Hi, in this video I want to show you guys how to use our quest and dialogue system for Unreal Engine at this moment 4.20. So to start, let's create a quest. To do that, we need a quest main in the world, and this one is invisible. Let me just make sure. Okay. Hidden in game, as I said. Compile it, and now in this blueprint, the quest main blueprint, we can create an event graph using few simple nodes with quests at the start of the game. For example, this happens when we just click the play button, so the game starts, or just the specified level, whatever you might call it. We can create a quest, and in quest we can create its name, description, text, which is what do you need to do to complete it. You tell it to the player, what's the amount of XP the player gets, amount of money, what type of quest it is. We have a tutorial quest, main quest, and side quest. What is the widget started quest? So it means there will be a pop-up started and my first quest. For how long this widget is living, and is it active? If it's active, it means that, well, let me show you. If I click play, the quest of course starts, and you can see here I have this active quest widget. So it means this quest is active. Of course, also when I press the J key, I've got the journal where I have my tutorial quest that I created, my first quest, and it's set active. I can deactivate it, and now it's deactivated. Okay, let's activate it again. We can click on its name to see the description, amount of currency we can get, what do we need to do, and its name. Okay, so let's click back. Of course, we have types of different quests. So let's, for example, create quest and then update it. So let's say delay 2 seconds. We can find our quests in other blueprints by just using the quest name. If a quest with this name, for example, if I copy this name and paste it here, it will be found. That means we can do something with it because this quest exists. And if it's not found, then we can't do, then we just do not found. For example, we have a dialogue system, so if found, we can do another dialogue options, and if not found, just default ones. And of course we have index of quests, which we can then pin to fail, end, or update. For now, let's do update. Alright, oops. I get the index, and now the new description. Let's say this is my second quest description. The new text will be go to point B. Quest update will be first quest. Oops. Okay. The amount of currency will stay the same. So in this case it's 20, and amount of XP is 5, and we can deactivate it. And the widget lifetime, let's say 2 seconds. So now we have a 2 seconds widget. So after 2 seconds this delay happens, so give me like 1 second. That's 3 seconds right here, and then this happens after 3 seconds because there's 2, there's 1. Okay, that's how it works. Compile, play. Now we have tutorial quest start, and we updated it. Now it's not activated, and we have our second quest description, get to point B. Back, can activate it of course, and then here we go. Alright. Now we can, for example, oops, sorry, not here, fail this quest, but let's just end it. I just want to end this declared quest after 2 seconds of widget lifetime, or no, just give it a delay, 2 seconds, no, 1 second, and let's say good job in the widget text, widget lifetime 2 seconds, compile, play, so we started, updated, and completed. Alright, and now the completed quests and failed quests are only in those 2 sections. We don't see them in all quests, main quest, side, and tutorial quests, only completed and failed. And now we have here completed my first quest, and this is it. I've got the currency, I've got the experience from it. This is really nice and simple, and same goes for failing and same goes for finding. We just simply put it somewhere in other blueprint, copy the name, and if it's found then we can do something, get the index or whatever we might want to do. Of course, if it's not created, we can, for example, say create quests. We can create quests whenever we want and in any blueprint. So for example, we can just create a trigger that creates the quest, and for example we go somewhere, and if the declared quest was created somewhere, then found, and do some amazing stuff. That's up to you guys. Alright, so now what we can do